Hi Libra, welcome to your guys' April general reading overview. We're going to do a Celtic cross with our tarot cards, and then I'm going to draw 2 oracle cards at the end to just get any additional messages and kind of wrap the reading up, close it off. I'm going to be using the singing bowl to connect to and clear the energy. If you guys would like to use this time to call on any specific deities, archangels, beings of light that you would like to be present, absolutely feel free to do so. The more the merrier. With that being said, if you would like to turn your headphones down, I would suggest that if you're listening to this on headphones, just because I don't know how loud it's going to be and I don't want to make anyone's ears ring. So, without further ado, let's get into it, guys. All right. Hope everyone enjoyed their spring equinox. If you are in the northern hemisphere and you're enjoying your being ushered into spring, I love spring. We're in Aries season now, transitioning soon to, in the next few weeks, to Taurus season. All right, Spirit, speak to me and through me, to the Libra collective. Specifically the Libras subscribed to this channel. Get the most accurate and relevant message for them at this time. What do they need to know, Spirit? What does Libra need to know at this time? Libra's watching this video. Spirit, speak to me and through me. All right, current energy, 8 of Cups. The Knight of Cups. Very different. Okay. This makes sense to me because Venus, which is your guys' ruler of love, beauty, all things aesthetically pleasing, is in Pisces right now. Very sweet, romantic, loving water sign. So, oh my god, okay, that might be our entire reading. Okay. Page of Pentacles crossing you, 5 of Wands in your recent past, 6 of Wands in your near future, Ace of Wands in your mind space, and the Magician in your subconscious. Okay, beautiful. Okay, I like it. All right, let's see. Advice from Spirit, please. Okay. Oh my god, okay. Everything is fine. Okay, that's the advice. Energies around you. External forces. The 9 of Swords. Okay. Hopes and fears. The King of Swords. Interesting. In the outcome, the Star. Okay. Queen of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Alright, I'm going to just poke myself in the eyeball. Let's get into it. Current energy, the Knight of Cups. Again, like I was saying, Venus is in Pisces. Very sweet, very loving, tender, innocent energy as well. This is someone who writes poems and love songs and takes boomboxes outside of their crush's house, like things like that, big romantic gestures. And this is the energy that you're in right now. You are, hi Ruby Doo, my cat's outside. I don't know what I was saying. Knight of Cups. You could also find yourself offering your cup of love to someone. Feels like you're moving towards someone to express your feelings, whether this is someone that you've been with for a very long time or someone new. You are presenting to them your feelings and kind of putting everything out on the table. Hopefully this is someone new and not someone you've been with for a very long time, because if it is someone you've been with for a really long time, it feels kind of like long overdue if you're just now expressing how you feel. And it might not be that you're doing it for the first time as well. If this is someone that you've been with for a very long time, this could be like, I don't know, just doing something really sweet for them, wanting to express your love for them in one way or another. What's crossing you? The Page of Pentacles. This younger Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You could have a child in one of these signs who is giving you a little bit of a challenge. Maybe they're struggling in school, and that's a little bit of a challenge for you. This doesn't feel like anything huge or monumental or something that you can't get over. This is just like even just a little bit of conflict. They could be pushing back on you a little bit or giving you attitude. This could be someone that works for you. It's very much younger energy, children, grandchildren, younger colleagues, interns, things like that. Maybe you're having an issue with them showing up on time, or the work that they're putting in, because this is typically a very loyal person, someone who's very hardworking, very much knows the value of $1 and is hardworking, but because they're showing up as a challenge, it could be a person, or this could be you, your own traits within you. You could have a little bit of feelings of, my money is dwindling, I need to make more, I need to save more, my savings isn't where I want it to be. Those feelings of like you're not quite where you want to be. Maybe you view yourself as a page and you want to be a king. So that's like 3 really big steps that you have to overcome, and a lot of work in between. So you could just be putting a little bit of pressure on yourself to get to a level that you think you should be at. Maybe you feel like you're a little bit behind. You could be feeling like you've been in this for a really long time, in this specific role, in this specific job, in this specific industry, doing what you're doing for a very long time, so you should be further along than maybe you feel like you are, is the energy that I'm picking up on. Recent past, you have the 5 of Wands, a lot of conflict and competition, argumentative energy, people picking fights. This could be you're the person instigating, and maybe you've just been on a little bit of edge, or someone in your environment, in your energy field could be this way, a little bit combative, starting fights, edgy, PMSing even. I don't like to blame moods on periods and natural things, but that could very well be maybe you were PMSing and you were just a little bit edgy. I feel like, yeah, I honestly do. I don't know why. I've never gotten PMS from that card, but it's very real. I know for me it is, and if ever I'm like really agitated or short with people and I'm not really sure why, like, well, I could be about to start my period. Who knows? I definitely don't know when it's going to start. Still, every time I'm surprised, like it's my first one. Like, oh, here it is. Anyway, TMI, yes. Near future, you have the 6 of Wands. So you move right out of the 5 of Wands into the 6 of Wands. 6 of Wands is victory. So think of it as 5 of Wands is putting your hat in the ring, and there are lots of other people, there are lots of other options, and you're the one that gets picked. You're the one that comes out on top as the victor. Or if you were training for a battle, competition of some sort, boxing match, whatever, you're the one that comes out victorious. So there's a situation that you're getting victory over. Say you're in an industry where you have to bid for work. It's like there's a lot of competition because it's a very saturated market. That's how it is with a lot of industries. There's just a lot of options. So you could be someone who has to continuously kind of be in, not, I don't know how to explain this because I don't believe in the concept of competition. I feel like there's room for everybody, but there are certain situations in life. Say you're a bodybuilder. You enter a bodybuilding competition. It's literally in the name, right? So you are competing for a title. You are victorious. You win that title, you get the job, every job from here. Like, I don't know, I just feel very much like you're not above the competition, but it's like, I don't know how to explain this. Like, if at one point you did have to bid for jobs, now it's just like every job you go to is yours. They're already sold, they're already in it. Tell me what it's going to cost and we're going to do it. Tell me, yeah, that's the feeling that I'm getting. It doesn't, you're not really in competition anymore. It's like you've stepped out of that. You've set yourself apart so well that when people come to you, they want to work with you. There's no like, I need to shop around, get a better price. It's like if someone is coming to you to buy something, they already know that they're going to buy it from you because of you, if that makes sense. They want to work with you. They want to have your product. They want to have your artistry, is what I'm getting. Okay. All right. I think we've spent enough time there. Your mind space, the Ace of Wands. You're very focused on something new inspiration. This could be because you've just received some sort of insight, some sort of download, or just like a spark of, oh shit, that's a really good idea, like an aha moment. And it's very much in your mind space at this time. You're spending a lot of time thinking about it. This could be you spending a lot of time thinking about how to bring more inspiration into your life, how to bring more adventure and passion into your life, into your business, into a project, into a product. If you're working a 9-to-5, it's how can I set myself apart from everybody else so I can be victorious in all situations. I feel like that's very much still in your mind space at this time because this is a future card. So I feel like because you are so focused on this energy and bringing new passion, new fire, that could be why you are seeing this victory in the near future, because you are so focused on what sets you apart and what makes you you. I feel like you're just putting a lot of effort into that. What is in your subconscious, the Magician? You are in a time in your life where you can manifest anything you want. You don't have to acquire any more knowledge. You don't have to take any more classes or do anything. You have every single tool. This Magician, she has every single tool, all the pentacles, resources, materials, literal materials that she needs. She has all the inspiration, and you can't really see it, but there's a wand here. That's all the inspiration and drive and passion and vision that you could possibly need. And then the cups, all of the love and emotion and stability and love, essentially, that you could possibly need to bring your ideas and your plans, your dreams into reality. And then all of the mental clarity and decisive energy that you could possibly need. It's all here for you. You don't need to acquire anything else. So I would say, because that's in your subconscious, as kind of doing it on autopilot for you, there's not much for you to do, but I will say you can aid in and accelerate the process even more by being very aware of what you're thinking about, being very aware of your thoughts, your feelings at this time, because you will manifest very easily. And if you're focused on what you don't have and what you need, putting yourself in a state of lack, it will manifest like that. So my advice, Spirit's advice, we're about to talk about next, come from a place of abundance and come from a place of love, gratitude. Those two being the most important, gratitude being the most important. Spend and with a grateful heart. Thank you for this money that I do have. Thank you for bringing more into my experience. Thank you for multiplying every dollar I spend by 1,000. Things like that, instead of spending from a place of lack and once I spend this, I'm going to have to do this, this, and this and work really hard to bring it back. Those sorts of things. Your advice from Spirit is everything is fine. No matter what you are experiencing in your physical reality, which based on this is fucking fantastic. So this, because external energies, external to you, is a lot of anxiety. So it could be that you're picking up on other people's anxieties and was that a knock on the door or is that my son? Bud, did someone just knock or was that you? What? His response was, yeah. What? Okay, I'm going to assume that was him. All right. Advice from Spirit. Everything is fine. Take a deep breath. Don't let other people's anxieties be put onto you. I don't feel like you guys are anxious at this time. I don't feel like you guys are coming from a place of lack, but it could be because showing up in your news feed, if you do still watch the news, or maybe just people around you are talking about these things, like the food shortages or the state that the world is in. It could be like they're spreading a message of lack and scarcity, and it's like you're not feeling it, you're not coming from that place, you're not operating from that space, so don't start now. Don't let it affect you. Don't let it get to you. Don't buy into it, is what I'm getting. Keep yourself in this protective little I see through their bullshit bubble. I don't feel like you're buying it. Like when you heard the news of like, oh, there's a food shortage, you're like, where? No, there's not. I feel like they're trying to sell you something that you're not buying, and don't buy it. Don't buy into it, because this is the energy that's around you. Excuse me. There's a lot of anxiety. There's a lot of sleepless nights, nightmares. People could be experiencing a lot of attacks in their sleep, on their subconscious. I almost said analysis paralysis. That is not at all what I meant to say. Sleep paralysis. Thank you, Jesus Christ. There could be a lot of that, and you could be having conversations with people about it, hearing them talk about it, seeing it in your news feed, seeing it on the news, things like that. Or it just could literally be energy that you're picking up on. You're not sure where it's coming from or why you're feeling anxious in certain situations, but this is why. Phoenix, I'm trying to work. Give me a minute. Hopes and your fears. King of Swords. This is you guys. This is your energy. Masculine air. That's Libra energy. Well, I mean, you guys are more feminine. Masculine would be probably Gemini. Actually, I don't know. Anyways, this is masculine air, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. And it's showing up in your hopes position, hopes and fears, is telling me that you have a hope to always be very discerning and to be very analytical. Maybe you are just not wanting to get too emotionally wrapped up into things. You're not wanting to be overly anything but analytical. I feel like you really want to, you hope to stay in your discernment, in your analytical side, and never lose sight of the clarity that you guys carry within your mind. Just innately, you have a lot of mental clarity, and I feel like you just want to, I feel like the hope is that you guys can be more decisive and you can be more clear on what you want and which direction that you're going, and not get caught up in like a false narrative or smoke and mirrors kind of. I feel like you guys want to always keep your clarity about you, which again, you guys, that's just your innate ability, is to be analytical and see things from a very balanced perspective and see everybody's side of the situation. That is your gift. So I don't feel like you need to fear losing that side of you. This just came to me that you could be getting older and you have a fear of losing your sharp mind, losing your memories, losing your cognitive skills. I don't know how to phrase that, but things like dementia. I feel like that's a very big fear for you at this time. Again, you could be getting older, or as you do get older, like we all do, even if you're still in your 30s or 40s or even 20s, it's just like this lingering kind of thought that's in you. This could happen eventually, and it could also be that you're seeing it in your parents and or even grandparents, and it's like, I don't want to ever get to that space. I don't know. That's what I'm getting. All right, the outcome for you, the Star. This is not only a card of healing and a card of having hope after feeling maybe a little bit hopeless. But this is also a card of actual like stardom and fame and people seeing you in this light, like you are being seen as a star. You could be getting some sort of recognition in your field. You could be being featured in one way or another, maybe on like a TV show or in a magazine, some sort of accolades and acknowledgement. Is that the word? Maybe. There are eyes on you. There are a lot of eyes on you. The outcome for this situation, thank you, God, I don't know what's going on with my brain today, but I'm a little bit, yeah, you can tell, okay, yeah, the Star, in addition to a healing, I feel like there's recognition for you. This is a card of Aquarius, very Aquarian energy. She is very fruitful. You can see she's watering her earth, and then she has an unlimited well right here that she can draw from. She's got 1 foot in the water, 1 foot on land, riddled with stars in the sky. She is well fed. She is well taken care of, well off, not a care in the world. She's just outside naked for no reason, doing her thing. I feel like that's the energy that you guys are going to be moving into. Just not a care in the world, shining bright, eyes on you, but not in like an overwhelming, it doesn't have to be worldwide fame or anything like that. It could just be within your community, within your industry, within your friend group is what I'm getting as well. All right, guys, let's do our oracle cards. We're going to get out of here. We're going to do a Moonology card. See what Spirit wants you to know about the moon, what messages the moon has for you, and then an animal spirit oracle card from the Wild Unknown. All right. Adjustments are required. Should I take that? I usually don't take flippers, but I was called to. Okay, I'm going to take it. Adjustments are required. We'll read about it from the book in just a second. Let's get our spirit animal spirit. All right, spirit. What messages do we have for Libra at this time? Additional messages. Most accurate and relevant for them at this time, please, regarding this specific situation. Oh, too many. Just one card, please. Spirit, speak to me and through me, to the Libra collective. What messages do we have for them? There we go. Unicorn. Aw. That's cute. You guys are like a unicorn. They're beautiful. They're majestic. Fun. Outgoing. Talkative. Lively. All the things. Alright. Let's see what a moon card. Third quarter. Oh, I'm not sure where this would be, but let's use our content table of contents. Third quarter moon, page 36. Okay, there it is. Adjustments are required. Think of yourself as a vessel that has been filled more and more over the past few weeks. Some of what has come your way may have been wonderful, but there's also a lot of negativity, and you need to let go of this. Whatever situation you're asking about now, be honest about whether there are toxic emotions involved which need to be released into the ethers. This card also comes with a promise that all is not lost. However, there are changes or adjustments required before you will get to where you want to be. A change of course is forecast now that recent events have been understood and acted upon. There may also be a crisis now which will remind you that what you want, and what it's time to let go of. So pay attention. I am reevaluating the situation. Attune to the moon. I am reevaluating the situation. Additional meanings for this card. Your life may be out of balance, and this may be causing your issues. It may be time to hatch a whole new plan. Okay. Something new and exciting is around the corner, which is what you guys have had in your mind space. Trust may be required to move the situation forward. At the time of the quarter moon, we know where we have been, but where are we going? The moon is now a half moon and slipping away from us as she catches less and less light, moving towards her full disappearance at new moon. Actually, this is probably exactly where... Wait, no, we're going into a full moon, so it would be the opposite of this, but it is right about half, but moving into a full, so I think that's gibbous. What is the... Hold on. First quarter... Yeah, first quarter is what I think we're in now. Anyways, sorry. Something new and exciting is around the corner. Trust may be required to move the situation forward. Oh yeah, sorry. It's a time of falling away and a time to reevaluate. No matter when you draw this card, the teaching is to release and to trust. Okay. Okay. Release and trust. Everything is going to be fine. Everything is going to be okay. You are protected. Remind yourself of that every day if you need to. I am protected. I am valuable. I am supported. I am loved. Where's the unicorn? Okay, there we are. Reconnecting to higher wisdom or divinity. It's difficult to see, hear, or think of a unicorn without immediately questioning if it's real. Did they ever exist? Perhaps long, long ago? The mind answers maybe, or it could be, or no way. This very contemplation explains our relationship with divinity and encapsulates our wavering belief in the unicorn. We wonder what divinity is. We wonder where intuition comes from and if we can really trust it. We think about a higher power and our mind hesitates between yes, no, and maybe. Is it male or female? Does it have a name? Is it just a feeling? The unicorn card appears and wakes us up to curiosity about the higher self and the divine. It is a card of questioning, exploring, and contemplating the inexplicable. The mind's eye knows there is something beyond our day-to-day lives, a deeper dimension to our experiences. The mind's eye reaches and reaches and reaches out to grasp something more. You are the unicorn, and you have begun your quest for answers. The unicorn in the sixth chakra, so this is the third eye. You may want to explore that a little bit, opening your third eye chakra, etc., etc. It's no surprise that the subtle essence of the unicorn card resides at the third eye, the exact place from which the unicorn's horn extends. This center is called Ajna chakra, or command center. The ancient yogis believed it to be responsible for our intellect, intuition, and deepest wisdom. Some say our two eyes see the past and present, while this third eye peers into the future. Okay, interesting. These cards were an interesting addition to the read, for sure. Alright, guys, I'm going to leave it at that. Holy shit, we're already at 31 minutes. Okay, sorry about that. I'm going to leave it at that. I will see you guys next time. I love you all so very much. Bye.